Okay, good evening everybody and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host JJ48 and tonight we are back in Hogwarts Legacy. Looking at our room of requirements on the loading screen, I'm not really seeing much that's new. I don't know if we've seen this sword before. It looks like one of the swords um, from like those ancient guardians that we've encountered, the statue things. Um, but I'm not sure. I don't recall doing anything last week that uh, would seem to fit with that, unless it's been there for a couple weeks now and I've just missed it, which is entirely possible. We still have our Halloween decorations up. I don't know why we're storing our trunk in our leg space under the desk. That doesn't seem like it'd be very comfortable. But uh, everything else looks to be in order, so let's jump in. We had last week we met with um, uh, I'm blanking on his name. Uh, the goblin friend of the tavern keeper that we um, he doesn't seem to fully trust us, but he doesn't like Ranrok, and so we've kind of agreed to a um, kind of a you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. He's saying he can probably get close to Ranrock and find out Ranrock's plans, but in order to do that, I guess he Lodgak or Logdak or yeah, something like that. Um, he needed uh,
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
I guess he um, used to know Ranrock. They had a falling out because he didn't like where Ranrock was going with things, and so in order to find out what's going on, he needs to win his way back into Ranrock's good graces. And if we can find a particular goblin-made helmet, uh, that will, he thinks that'll be enough to achieve that. But in order to get that, excuse me, in order to get that helmet, it was buried in I believe a witch's tomb, and only a witch or wizard is going to be able to get past the magical defenses. So, and I think um, it's clear that he doesn't fully trust us. He's a little concerned that we might just take the helmet and run off. He's been pretty open with the fact that, like, yeah, I know you witches and wizards don't view possession the same way um, that goblins do, or ownership, I should say. But the fact that he's been pretty open about that, and we've been pretty open about what we want, I think that bodes well. That um, we we're not exactly best friends. That like, oh yeah, I'll just take you on your word. But we've shown enough trust that I don't think either of us is hiding anything that major from each other. So, okay, so let's see. We got actually, how is this laid out? I just now realize like there's these brick walls with windows built into them, even though outside is just stone. So it's like there was a natural cave, and then they bricked up the inside, and I don't understand why they put windows in the walls. But then they, I guess there's some parts where the cave was narrow enough they just like built into the natural formation and then you reinforced it. Okay. Okay, I thought that was a shadow on the wall. That's a carving. I've seen those before. I've seen these like very old carvings. I think where Richard Jackdaw, like his hiding place where he hid the note. Oh, is that? Oh, yeah. I was wondering maybe I was wondering if it was just a lighting bug, but like a lighting glitch, not like a lightning bug. But no, it looks like we are open to the sky a little bit there. Getting a little bit of. I thought maybe that was an animal or something. That's.
Lumos.
There we go. And not really sure what that is. It's similar to in style to some of the other carvings we've seen, but it looks a lot more complex. Like it's not like these more relief ones. But okay, there's it's like a little Celtic knot thing. Even the floor is done up. Which, so I'm guessing, what does that tell us about this tomb? One, the fact that we have these windows and stuff make me wonder if maybe this wasn't originally a tomb, or maybe these parts weren't originally part of the tomb. Maybe when they were looking to brace it, they uh, took these from nearby houses or something that were falling down. It's like, hey, why build an entire wall when we already have most of the wall already built, and it's already reinforced for. Do you have some pottery behind there?
Lumos.
But then these carvings would seem to suggest either this was a rather important. Oh, hey, a moth puzzle in the tomb. Interesting. Okay, let me finish this thought first. So, either these were. Maybe this was just pure decoration because this was a very wealthy person's tomb, or else maybe this was a tomb. Like maybe this wasn't just the burial place. Maybe they would also perform like funeral rites and stuff down here, and so this would be decorated because it's like part tomb, part temple or chapel or something. Oh yeah, and the shadows on the ground are showing our outfit. A little hard to see from this angle, but you can see our hats. Our hat's feather bouncing around there. So it's. Oh. Okay.
It's sealed.
Now that's. You can go back there. So we're gonna be looking for. It looks like we have a green moth. Maybe those are both green moths. It had a blue shine before, but I guess that was just from it. One back. So we're gonna look for another moth. Oh. I don't want to walk past there with our light on because I don't think we want to pull the moth away. Those moths away.
Moths. Curious.
Okay.
Revelio.
Anything interesting here? Okay, just mainly that door and then a bunch of stuff behind the door. So the fact that these, like, not only is this a very similar puzzle to the moth picture frames, but these moths even look almost exactly the same if
Lumos.
I'm recalling the moths from our picture frame. And the picture frame moths, so the fact that once we complete those they give us a page, maybe I think that was set up by Hogwarts faculty for, encourage us to look around and explore and stuff. This I don't think was set up by Hogwarts faculty. Um, One, I'm guessing this predates Hogwarts, or at least like the current generation. Probably goes back ages and ages. Uh, oh, yeah, the stonework on the frame and the curls on the door make me think that this is probably original to this place. It looks apart from being a giant metal door rather than stone, it doesn't really look out of place. The art style doesn't. And I guess the metal could just be, for more security. Wouldn't build the whole thing out of metal because that would just be prohibitively expensive. So I wonder if this wasn't put in here by Hogwarts folk, then I wonder if somebody from Hogwarts came in here and at least encountered this door and got the inspiration for the moth puzzles. Or another possibility would be that the people who built this door might have, uh, you know, when they, if Hogwarts was around when they lived, maybe they put some puzzles in Hogwarts based on this same design, and then that just got carried down in Hogwarts through the ages or something.
Merlin's beard.
Okay. What's so impressive about this that we need to swear by
Lumos.
Merlin's beard? I mean, it's actually looks less worked than the other area. Oh, we got some rats in here. Okay, now this is pretty decorative. What have we got in here? Almost looks like two people in a tree. My immediate thought would be like Adam and Eve, but I don't really see what context there would be for that. And we have like a cauldron. And then we have a bunch of people gathered together. And more people gathered around something. It's the same thing over here. Okay. That seems a very odd way to build a wall. Like, I don't know, maybe there's some reason for that. I'm certainly no architect, so I can't really speak to it myself. But to me, that seems like would be unnecessarily complicated for what you're getting from it. Like, normal brick pattern would probably, I would assume, do the job as well and be much easier to lay. So maybe there's some purpose I'm missing, or maybe that's just purely decorative. Okay, we got. I'm assuming that's just a grate to help water run off. We've got like pack animals, some like pack mules or something carrying things. Some more swirls. I also don't know. It's entirely possible some of these images could be from actual ruins and things in Britain. Oh, is that another? Aha, looks like another moth door over there.
This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further.
The what? These look like these are... What in the world is that? Is that rats scurrying around, or... Oh. What in the world happened here? That doesn't look right.
Revelio.
Okay, it looks like we should be able to do that. Okay, so yeah, I see a moth. Nope.
Lumos.
Okay, so since we're already in here, let's start in here. So we have a table with like books and I was gonna say books and scrolls, but and scrolls are a type of book. So books, both scrolls and I think codices are what we think of as books, and a chest on it. Like this does not look like a tomb. This looks more like a little study or something. So I wonder if this was also used for rites and stuff. Maybe this would be a place come in here. Uh, Maybe this is like the little priest sanctuary or something, or maybe there would have been a little altar here or something and worship. There's a statue back there. I don't know enough about. I'm guessing just from the style that this is not merely 100 years old, 1700s or something. This looks like this is kind of ancient British, but I don't know enough about their culture to really say what any of their beliefs and stuff were for funeral practices. Okay, but then we have this room, which seems odd because we have this center bit. We can see some bones in here, and so that does look like raised sarcophagus.
Lumos.
Again with pack mules on the side. But then there's all these around the outside, which from the ones that look like they were opened up, look like uh, they were also burial. I guess would you still call these tombs? No, the whole place is a tomb. And so I'm guessing the ones that got opened up, this just got filled up with dirt. So now that's why it seems like they're not very deep. Originally, they would have been deep enough to put a body in. How many of these are there? 14. 14, and then one in the middle. 15 altogether. So is this like a very important person and 14 servants or something? Or maybe a leader and 14 if they're like uh, top lieutenants or something. Seems an odd.
Lumos.
Well, 14 of course is not an odd number, but it seems a strange number for this sort of place, which makes me think, unless we see something about the importance of 14, makes me think that these would be like 14. Like the number is 14 because these 14 people were buried, not we chose that we would bury 14 people and then these 14 were chosen, if that makes any sense.
I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Lumos.
Hmm. Yes, it's like that. Wait a second, is that
Revelio.
something? Ah. Yeah, there's some Inferi there. That's one of the ones that Logdeck said I think we needed wizarding help for because you need to you need fire on Inferi to actually be able to. Uh, uh, come on. You need to. Okay. Wow, yeah, you really do no damage to these guys until until after you do some fire to them. used to playing some other games with similar types of enemies that you can do damage to them, you just can't actually kill them until you do fire damage. This is the opposite. You can't even start damaging them until you do some
Revelio.
fire damage to them. Oh, and again, we have some of these coffins that have the have this like hexagonal shape. I think we saw those in Richard Jackdaw's, again, his initial hideaway place, not... Okay. Okay. So I guess we're officially grave robbers now. Can we... There's something up here. Can we jump up there?
Confringo.
Nope, that's not what we want.
Accio. Repulsor. Revelio.
Okay, I've climbed much higher things than this. Why can't I just jump up there? Maybe if I can Leviosa that.
Levioso.
No.
Confringo.
No, light that. Okay. Is this something where like we need to light enough things and then something will appear? Okay, we have a symbol in the floor. These things I'm destroying are probably like the solution to the puzzle, and I'm just wantonly ensuring that we can't solve it or something.
Revelio.
It's interesting that these are like they're not facing each other. It's each one is 90 degrees off from the. And then we have this.
Levioso. Reparo.
No, that's not a Reparo thing. Oh, can't throw tater tots at it. So can we... Oh, okay. Now we just had to climb up where there's this nice big iron grate that I guess really would make a better handhold than trying to just climb up the sheer rock there. So, okay, cool.
Protego. Lumos.
Still not sure. I guess it looks like there used to be braziers on both corners. Yeah, there's still a spot for it even if it's broken. But then those other things we destroyed didn't look like these braziers. It looked like looked like a giant oil lantern or something. Which is interesting. It seems like maybe these were the original built here, and then people decided, oh, that's too much hassle. Let's just have these oil lamps. But who would have put those? Because that definitely seems more modern, or at least a little bit more recent. And I can't imagine like the people who originally built this, who are going through all this trouble with all the pomp and ceremony, and they're going to be like, yeah, let's kind of scrimp on that now. It's just too much of a hassle when we're going through major funeral rites and stuff. Ooh. Okay. So we have 3 moth spots on the door, but we also have 2 moth spots on here.
Revelio.
So I'm guessing we need both of the moths on here.
If I could power it somehow, it looks
I'm
like
in the
it could
middle
be
of explaining it,
activated.
or at least what we think we know of it. Okay, I was wondering if that blue thing was in this room, but no, that's definitely in a different room. So I'm guessing we put both of the moths on here. That'll do something to let us get the third moths, and then we get the third moth and both of these moths over to the door. What's this?
Lumos.
Oh, is this going to be like a platform that raises? I bet it will be, because we've got the other moth up there.
This has a moth imprinted on it. Same as the door.
Well, that's behind you. No, we're looking at the dragon thing. Dragon or sea serpent. That's kind of what that looks like. But then over here, that looks like a person with their hands out in like a zombie pose. Like, is that an Fury? It's like a dragon being attacked by Inferi, leading Inferi. Oh, oh, maybe that's not a person. Maybe that's more like a hippogriff or something. Okay. So yeah, we have
See, this is supposed to spin.
No,
But how?
we're not doing that at the moment. We're looking at the carvings. Okay, we got looks like a guy on horseback fighting some monsters, probably dragons. Then over here we have looks like a mermaid and some fish, some people or things riding fish. I have people in boats coming out and fishing. That has been covered up. That doesn't look like. I could be wrong. That doesn't look like a natural rock slide. Maybe it is, but it kind of looks like that's been somebody tried to plaster over that for some reason. And then here we have oh, here, let's. How about if we turn light off? Oh, okay. And then
I know. The pulsar should set the spin.
I was
The pulsar!
no,
Lumos.
I was wondering if maybe the shadows were throwing me off, but okay. I think this is like a deer thing. The thing is, I can't tell this. I can't tell if this is part of the creature or not. If this is part of the creature, then my thought is that looks like an arm, and so I would say centaur. But if that's not part of the creature, if that's supposed to be like a branch in the background or something, which we do see trees and branches behind it, then nothing else about that really suggests centaur to me. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we put a moth there. I don't know, the dragon seems to be repeated the most, but put them out there. That puts these wings out, so okay, then we can depulso.
Lumos.
Nope.
Depulso.
Aha.
Lumos.
Another one of these doors to nowhere. Actually, another possibility is maybe it wouldn't necessarily work if these were windows, but if these were doors, these could have been passages elsewhere, and then they've collapsed over the years, so people just kind of put some iron bars. These bars don't look as decorative as most of the rest of the stuff in the tomb, so it's possible these were a later addition. And actually, they do kind of remind me of visiting like Civil War and Revolutionary War forts. A lot of times, national parks will put those kinds of iron bars over places where you're not supposed to go to keep you in the parts that they've fixed up and
Lumos.
made safe. So maybe there's some kind of a wizarding national park service that comes and maintains the tomb, and that might explain some of the more recent additions. Maybe Hogsmeade has been fixing this place up to like a tourist attraction.
Lumos.
Oh, this is a entire passage to itself.
Confringo. Lumos.
Let's see where this leads.
Revelio.
Ooh, there's a lot in here. Okay, don't see any living stuff, so that's good, or at least not enemies, not red outline stuff. The rats don't seem to be bothering us, so we're not too concerned about them.
Lumos.
Yeah, I could see where this doorway, which is a little bit more ornate, but this might have originally attached to that other doorway that we saw. And then this door might have been more original, or at least older, because it actually has a latch and is designed to open and close and lock. But then when the passage collapsed, someone boarded this up and built the iron grate on the other side. So, okay. Well, that one's just self-lighting. Well, that's not a good sign. Oh, the outline there. I just saw something glowing and it looked really weird. But okay, it's an outline of something we can interact with. So we've got just bundles of bones together with a skull and rib cage and presumably some other stuff on top.
Need to get that platform closer. But how?
Okay.
Lumos.
What is the...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Huh? What in the world?
Leviosa.
No. Can I reparo a skeleton? These orange lines make me think I'm supposed to do something with him. They were on the totems over there as well. Okay, you are really kind of creeping me out, dude.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, I'm not even doing anything for Wingardium Leviosa. Whenever I do Accio, he just does that automatically. Okay, do I need to take you somewhere? I need to... assemble you? No. Maybe we need more bones. Maybe there's something there we can pull out. With more bones. Okay, I think we're gonna need lots of bones here. Let's get all the bones over here. Are we gonna make a bridge out of bones? That's
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Seems rather macabre.
Debalso. Lumos.
Why can't we make a bridge out of little moth figurines? Okay, let's see. Where...
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
So we found like 4 skeleton and or like skull and upper chest pieces so far.
Revelio.
There's a lot more bones over there. Wait, what is...
Levioso. Reparo.
Repair the bridge with bones. Oh, okay.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. If I just take you over here. Oh, okay, almost fall off. Okay, you don't seem to do anything, so...
Debalso. Levioso. Glacis. Accio. Revelio.
Are the orange sparks a clue that we need a yellow spell? Maybe? What else do we have? Arresta Momentum? That seems unlikely. Depulso. Accio. Okay. So it's not like a invisible bridge we can walk on. Good to know. I hope we don't need to collect like every single one of these bones. That would be kind of tedious. And of course, another possibility is that we might need to go the other direction first.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, okay, those are not responding at all, so...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
What happens if I...
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, can we go with the rest of these bones?
Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Let's explore the other route and come back. See, just in case there's something we have to do. It's not like it was too difficult to get up here, so... we can get back there pretty easily. Okay, so... I wonder if that's our destination, because that...
What's
having
that
a locked
hanging
door
there?
there...
Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way. It's sealed shut from the other side.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna drop down, I think we should go back and do the other room first, 'cause that's...
Depulso. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I know we had a way to, like, turn objects and push them out, pull them back when using Wingardium Leviosa, but I forget what it was. Oh, hey, cool, we found a telescope. think that's... I think that's something we can put in the room of requirements. We just want to decorate it. Is that... That's a person. Is that a little skull on his shoulder? Hmm. Okay, so let's try... We haven't tried, like, just having these... I mean, we can see sparkles here when we do... So what happens if we just, like, put this through? I'm seeing orange lines. Are the orange lines connecting to anything? Oh, there. That spins him. That spins him the other way. Oh.
Perhaps Accio would help. Accio.
No, Accio did not help.
Revelio.
Okay, what happened to him? Did he fall down there? Wait, did he... Oh, did he get... He did get stuck on there. Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, get him near, and then we let it go. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, that was not close enough.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay,
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
nope. Okay, there we go. That's the button for putting it farther away. There we go. Okay, now that still didn't do it. Or maybe let's try the other one.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. This one doesn't want to. Huh.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I just run and jump this? We cannot. Actually, can I... Okay, let's actually get a running start. We can, okay. And why did you guys not work? I guess I'm not really seeing the orange bits around this, so maybe they...
Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
Why are there masses, seem to be masses of bones inside the walls? I mean, the skulls here, part of the decor. This seems decidedly less friendly. Okay, there's the mermaid there. Celtic glister scarf. What's a Celtic glister scarf look like? It's not as good as our current, so we'll just change it. Huh. Okay. It'll fit in while we're exploring these Celtic-like tombs. Wow, it is surprisingly sturdy for bones just sitting on air. Okay, so we had this way was just a little chamber with some that box we can move around. Looks like we have to drop down to actually progress. How deep is this? It doesn't look like it's too deep. Just deep enough that we can't get out easily. Come on. Look, you need to go in there. Jump. Okay.
Revelio.
Okay, so that way seems to be forward. What's over here? Is this a way out?
Lumos.
Hey. Okay, that doesn't just look like a statue. That looks very wizardish, I would say. Okay. So, oh, and these ones are so old, like that doesn't look like they're just stylized. That looks like, you know, details have been worn off over the years. And I guess, would that be a witch if the guy down there was a wizard?
Accio.
Okay, so there's our way back. We need to.
Lumos.
More books.
Confringo. Depulso.
No.
Lumos.
I was trying to burn away these webs. That didn't seem to work. Wait, that's a different wizard. Okay, so yeah, we have... There's that witch. This wizard's holding a staff and is holding up his index finger like he wants to say, actually, I think we should be doing this instead. So maybe that's another witch. Like putting a hand to her forehead or something? Putting something on her forehead. Okay, and then this is... I guess that would explain why this grate was here in the first place, is, you know, this was like the drains to make sure that the tomb didn't get flooded. But then it's interesting that the stairwell back up had all those carvings and stuff. So, okay, what's here? Okay, very big chamber. Seems open to the light, which you would Ah.
Protego. Confront.
Hell.
Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Confringo. Protego. Confringo.
Okay, we really just need to take shots whenever we can. Oh! Well, no, that guy is a non-block.
Confringo. Confringo.
Ah. Okay.
Confringo.
Okay.
Protego.
Okay, what was my dodge button? Let's see.
Confringo.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Protego. Confringo. Confringo.
There we go. So, okay. Any more in Fury? We good now? Okay. So we got some moths. There's a door up there.
Revelio.
There's lots of moths. Okay. I guess we need to get up there. Let's start by activating this thing.
Protego. Depulso.
Nope.
Lumos.
There we go. Okay, yeah, here's the pots that were in the other room. Yeah, it definitely looks a bit more recent. It still has paint on it and everything.
Depulso.
What? Wow, we're getting really particular. I can't take a half step up. I have to get this all the way onto level ground.
This looks even more complex.
We're just getting very picky about
Lumos.
well, what we will and won't climb anymore. Okay, there's plate holding wizard. And, actually, wizard. Yeah, I have some unidentified head item. I'm hoping that's not the goblin helmet. 'Cause if it's something unidentified, that means we have to take it to Hogwarts to get it identified. And, if we run off with the goblin helmet, I'm thinking, on deck might think that we're trying to stiff him or something.
Depulso. Lumos.
Oh, this raises up as well. I bet that'll be helpful.
Revelio.
Okay, you can
Lumos.
just come right over here.
Making this spin ought to raise that platform.
Yeah,
That must be
we
it.
already figured that out. So okay, I bet what we need to do
Lumos.
is if I let you off here, are you gonna? You will. Okay, so now because as soon as we cast Depulso, our light goes out and the moth goes away. But now the moth's over there, so we should be able to Depulso this platform up, and then hopefully run over there
Depulso.
and
Lumos.
no, not you. Okay, good. He was still in range. Okay. Dangers of activating Lumos too early.
Revelio.
Although I will say, for being a tomb... Oh, wait, we missed something over here. Now that the moths are up, we can get it back up pretty easily. Aha. Fringe teal clockwork scarf. Okay, don't want to forget that. For being a tomb, and having the... Yeah, that seems less like a burial practice and more just a warning of some kind. Or somebody having some very dark fun.
Depulso.
But for being a tomb, there's like a lot of just empty space in here. Like thinking compared to...
Final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus.
Yeah, Lodgok, that was it. Okay, we have a sarcophagus up here. Okay, we have open sarcophagi around. I will say that having played a bit of Skyrim, I'm rather wary about approaching a closed sarcophagus if there are other sarcophagi in the area.
Revelio.
Good way to find yourself ambushed by undead.
The dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this.
Oh. Oh, yeah, there's Inferi here. Look like... Okay, so this guy... The Ashwinders came here recently. Would they have been the ones who set up the lamps, maybe? Trying to work without having to ignite these old...
Confringo.
But then they encountered Inferi and presumably... I don't know why they wouldn't take all the other clothing they found in here, just going after the helmet, but... Then I guess this guy succumbed to the Inferi, and the rest of them ran off with the helmet. Okay.
Better show this to Lodgok.
Do we have any reason to think that Lodgok is an expert on Ashwinder relics, that he's going to take a look at the signet ring and be like, oh yeah, I know them? Okay.
Revelio.
Did get everything, I think. So, yeah, let's find our way out. Was there a door behind the sarcophagus? I don't think there was. We can check real quick. Okay, so yeah, this room. There's nothing else. We checked that passageway. I saw a couple round bits. Oh, oh, there was. Or at least it's telling us something's there.
I know there's a mechanism to open this door.
Ah. Okay, shortcut back. That'll be nice. That could also explain why we didn't see signs of the Ashwinders coming out. I don't know how long before us they got here, but can't have been too long if the rats haven't done too much with the body yet. Hey, I got some bad news, buddy.
Lord Gok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrok. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
Okay, yeah, sure, this sounds fair. Very well, I'll go. Or perhaps I should get help. I don't know that there's time for that. If we leave, they're liable to take the helmet and use it already, or give it to Ranrok. So
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrok. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
I thought this was supposed to be like a huge deal for goblins. Now it's just a tiny little bit of leverage. Oh, I thought they were like right around the corner. They're actually a ways away.
Revelio.
Man, we're still finding clothing all over the place. I don't know why even bother having an account at Kohl's when I could just run around the local woods and find clothing all over that just happens to fit me. Okay, did see... Wait, what was that rumbling? Have mongrels. Whoa, what? What was that?
Perfect. Target practice. Expulso!
Oh!
Leviosa.
Oh, God! I shall expel you when I get out from here! Ah, there you are!
Accio. Confringo. Depulso.
So I think those purple balls were the
Confringo.
it was like in the movies when the Death Eaters are flying around, they'll turn into like a black smoky thing. So 'cause they're not. Okay. Dark Arts Battle Arena. Fight waves of enemies in this battle arena with the unforgivable curses of Avada Kedavra, Imperio, and Crucio, as well as the blasting curse Confringo. As well as their unique and devastating effects, unforgivable curses break through all shield charms. No, we don't. We're not trying to learn the dark arts. Might check out what that is at some point, but it's not what we're doing at the moment. Seems slightly evil for now. There's an ancient magic spot here.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Oh, yep. Okay, so what's... There's something down.
Revelio.
Oh. There's a whole bunch of stuff down there. Can we, like, go around the side? Here we go.
Revelio.
Oh, I thought these were just floating there. Okay, they're hanging up. That makes a bit more sense.
Accio.
Oh.
Confringo. Confringo.
No, I totally...
Protego. Stupid. Confringo.
Okay, our gear slot is full.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
Oh, hey.
Confringo.
Interesting.
Leviosa. Capulso. Confringo.
Nope, not that.
Guardian Leviosa.
Uh...
Confringo.
Alright,
That wasn't too hard.
yeah, right, but right now we need to figure out... Is there any... I guess I can get rid of a piece of equipment. We're gonna want to warp back here anyway after... So let's just warp over to Hogsmeade. Sell our equipment, and then... where are we? Okay, we're over here. I think since we already got this... Since we already got this location, it's not appearing, so we can't use that to... But okay, we can go to that... Flue powder point. So... That's right, I can only travel to the flue powder points, can't travel to the other ones. Okay. Also, it was brought to my attention that last week when we were looking for demiguises, apparently it's not a simple day-night cycle of, you know, it's nighttime, therefore they're out. It has to be like late at night, kind of after everybody's gone to bed. So... So we'll have to wait until another late night.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Actually, how much... I probably should have checked how much do I actually have identified, because if I have too much that's unidentified, it would be better to go back to the castle first. Okay, better defenses. We don't have too much that's unidentified. Okay. Okay. I think maybe we need to start keeping legendaries. Can't be too long before we start being able to upgrade equipment. I'm sure we'll find some better equipment, so we're not too concerned, but mainly I want to be able to have some that if there's any quests that say, or any tasks that say, you know, upgrade 3 pieces of equipment or something, I want to make sure we have a few pieces of equipment to upgrade. Yeah, we already have a scarf. Okay, then we have some unidentified stuff we can take a
Let
look
me know
at.
if there's anything else I can do to help.
Yep, thank you, sir. So, okay, now we can... I guess makes sense where we are. Now we're not following the butterflies, although that probably should do that before we after we finish this quest, but before we get too far. Otherwise, every time we walk into the 3 broomsticks, that person's gonna be like, "Oh, did you follow the butterflies yet?" I think that was the one. Okay.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Why am I saying that like that's a big deal? We've been fighting them most of this game. Oh.
Leviosa.
That guy.
Will pay for your deed.
Why don't I get the guy who's...
You're easier to spot than an irrumpant. Never come in. Potato. Super conductive, aren't we? Expulso! This is not going well for you.
Sorry, for the troll we need to not cast Protego if we want to be able to actually do that.
Expulso! You dare slay one of my own! You will Wanna look up?
Levioso. Levioso. Accio.
Man, you're a tough guy, aren't you?
Stupendous.
What have you done?
Okay.
Levioso. Confringo.
Okay. Probably should have asked before taking you all out, but have any of you seen a goblin-made helmet? Kind of important.
Revelio.
Oh, we've been through this camp before. Yeah, 'cause there's that puzzle we saw. Like, moving stuff around. We've been here. Probably didn't have a goblin-made helmet at the time, I'm assuming. Okay, is this where...
That's it.
Alright.
This is for Rookwood!
A lamb to the slaughter.
Okay, do you want me to give it to him, or...
Accio. Levioso. Compulso. Confringo.
No one takes one of them! Let's see what you make of mine.
You know, you might... It's a bit late now, but you probably should have been casting magic spells instead of talking about how you were going to cast magic spells. So. Okay, good. Don't like how there's giant spider area marked on our map, but... wait, what am I doing? We can... We can just fly back.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
We've already been through there. What, are you suggesting that Lodgok here is lying in wait for us? I mean, maybe he
I
is.
retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrok. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It is stunning. It looks like a helmet. I don't know. I'm guessing it does look like a helmet. It kind of did in the picture. That might be considered a little bit insulting. Now, how could he be insulted by that?
It just looks like a helmet to me.
Ah, you're looking at what it is, rather than what it means. To most goblins, this is more than a mere helmet. You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I would take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you.
Maybe he does know a little bit more than he's
We shall
let
speak
on.
soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Okay. So he does know that Ranrok is searching for something, but he doesn't want to share the
Handy
details.
resource indeed, your field guide.
Oh, Ignatia, you heard nothing.
I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
Yeah, I'll be there. Let me go follow the butterflies first.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you down there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Okay, so we've got... Should probably go ahead and set this as active, so I'm not going to start following... Okay.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deek to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Okay, that's a priority.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Absolutely. I need to remember who Uncle Roland is. I assume that's somebody who's been mentioned before. So, okay, first we'll follow the butterflies. Then we'll head to the room of requirements, see what Deek wants, because it sounds like we'll be able to do some stuff with beasts, and so we probably want to unlock that so we can get some... if there's anything we can do while we're running around, we'll have the option to do that. Hey, here's some butterflies. Hey, butterflies, where are we falling?
There they are. She wasn't making it up.
Did we think that she was making it up? And haven't we already followed butterflies before?
This far. Miss Willardsy might get an answer about these butterflies.
Okay, so they're flying over here. Wait a second, where? Oh, okay, they're flying. Okay, I thought they were going to cross the river. Were these the butterflies that led us into a trap last time? Yeah, I'm warning you, butterflies. I'm willing to follow you. Don't want to hurt you, but if you lead us into a trap... Okay.
Well. Look what we have here.
Okay, well, that's not a trap at all. That's a mooncalf statue. Thank you. So let's... So we can return to the 3 broomsticks. Or... No, let's go see Deek first, then we'll return to the 3 broomsticks. Yeah. What's up there? Oh, okay, that's that one that we've had for some time. I think it's one that we've had for some time, but it was way too high level for us, so...
Deek? Ah, Deek is so happy to see you. Deek noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deek has seen one of these before. Deek calls it a knapsack.
What are you doing?
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts.
Were you trying to capture me like a beast?
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class. That I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deek was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed. And luckily, Deek can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
Okay.
Come along then.
Was this a new passageway?
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. Or you can come and find Deek when you're ready to go.
I guess we should probably do this now since we're here. Wait a second. Before we forget, just a moment, Deek. Another Renaissance cap, some... Okay, leather sorcerer hat, dapper mauve ensemble. Any of these... No, we have... Okay, Renaissance cap. Currently Imperio, target does extra damage, or decrease damage taken from dug bogs. Well, since we don't generally use Imperio, let's switch to that one. Now, let's... Ooh. Increase damage with Defendo, but also more defense. That's good. It's probably not as comfortable as our pajamas, but this looks a little bit more presentable. Okay. Now we don't want to change the room's ambiance. I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deek loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deek's life. Deek found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deek hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deek first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Oh, some wild puff skeins.
We have arrived. Deek enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Huh. So let's see this. Okay, so it counts as a spell. So I guess... So I'm going to assume that being invisible might help. And here we have... Whoa.
You got one!
Ah. So, suddenly we're playing Pokemon. Can we catch a female? Okay.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Okay, so we've caught Puffskeins. So, alright.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deek isn't sure what they do with them. Deek is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deek suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deek knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deek has seen poachers in the area recently. Deek will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Yep. Okay, I thought we were gonna travel together like we did last time, but... Fine, I'll just get there my own way. Okay. Oh yeah, I think we've been here too. I think we've seen the poacher camp he's talking about.
Oh, I shall enjoy this.
Hello, Deek. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deek was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deek has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Okay. What if I can't find any beasts?
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Okay. Any tips for rescuing elusive beasts?
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Couldn't have mentioned that when I was going after the puffskeins, huh? Okay. What was it like working for a poacher?
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deek's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deek. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deek will not say more. But Deek is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Okay. I'll try to find a Jobberknoll and rescue
I
it.
shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deek will be waiting.
Okay, let's see. Okay, female Jobberknoll.
No, you don't.
Oh, okay, so we have to... Okay, that's the difficulty of them. Okay.
Levioso! Accio! Levioso!
Okay, I think that was a male. So we need a female. Okay, just a couple more and we'll have a full team ready to go take on a gym and try to be the best Pokemon master. So, alright. I didn't know you wore glasses.
I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deek hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deek knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deek will see you there.
Okay. Oh, it's not too far. We'll just walk there. I could have sworn we've encountered poachers here before. I'm kind of surprised we didn't have to fight any here.
Hello, Deek. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
Okay, again, you couldn't have mentioned this before we came over here, been like, yeah, there's that clearing right over there, but you're not going to see any unless it's nighttime. Okay, how did you come to be at Hogwarts?
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deek's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deek was the most fortunate one, as Deek was sent to Hogwarts. Deek's friends were not as fortunate.
Okay, well, I'll rescue a mooncalf.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deek will be waiting for your return.
Might be waiting a while, but oh, we can advance time by accessing the map and pressing F. Okay. Have we always been able to do that, or is that a new feature? Because that would be very helpful. It'll also be helpful when we visit Hogsmeade. We'll be able to hopefully get those demiguise statues. So, wait. Okay. I don't think we've had a wait button before. Maybe we haven't. I just missed it. Okay. Male mooncalf.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Okay, so these are other ones that would be good for.
Right now.
That would be good to have Levioso for. Okay, I think that was a male. We need a female.
Levioso.
There we go.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
What? Why is the deer considered a beast? Can we capture that? Oh, come on. There was a beast targeted. It's just not magical enough, apparently.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deek supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deek will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Okay. Since it's nighttime, let's do our stuff in Hogsmeade. At least see if we can go get some demiguise statues.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh. Ouch. There we go. So hopefully, with changing to night, unless it becomes morning again, this will hopefully be late enough for us to actually get the demiguises. We're not quite to the border yet. It's more of a boundary than a border, but there we go. Okay. Okay, Hog's Head there was one in the back there. Ow. Okay, I was hoping to make it to the water, ended up landing right on a rock. Probably wasn't very pleasant. Okay, oh, can't climb out there. Come on, there's even cross beams there. That'd be easy to climb out. There we go.
Mine now, demiguise.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, then there was one at the... I don't know if it's a mill or... what, I think it...
Thank you again for bellowing those bushes about a wow.
Revelio.
Okay. Again, level 2 locks. We need to get more demiguises before we can search for more demiguises. I just want to hop over. Thank you. I think it was Pat. I think it's that building up there, which is a mill. No, that doesn't seem like the right place. It's this building, isn't it? Okay, it's the building below the mill, which is probably why I was thinking mill, because we probably saw that as we were going in and out. Yeah. Gotcha.
Revelio.
Well, there is something up there. It might just be locks, though, so let's... We know there's one at the Three Broomsticks, so let's go there. I do, but hold that thought. Need to go get a demi-guise first. It was still upstairs, wasn't it? Got it. Okay. Oh, there might be one at the clothing store. We'll might check that out after we talk to these folks.
Glad you came.
Okay. Sorry, Serrano. First, we need to get Clementine to shut up about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
Yes, and I was well rewarded. Yes, nothing exciting, I'm afraid. No, we found a statue. That was really exciting.
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest.
Not sure I'd recommend that.
I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Okay. Well, glad you're happy about that.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
We did. I spoke with him. We're actually working together. Yeah, we kind of are. I think he's holding something back, but yeah, I think he's generally on the up and up.
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ranrok.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. Then I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Okay. Why does Mrs. Sprottle have the Wiggenweld supply, and why did you leave your box of letters with the Sprottles? So why the Wiggenweld supply?
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Okay, why did you leave your box of letters with the Sprottles?
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. Ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
Okay, I'll try to stop
I'll
by.
try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aiden was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Okay, so, see, a clothing store. It's off of the circle, if I recall. If I can remember how to get up there. Ah, here it is. There's the tree.
Revelio.
Oh, there's... Something's dinging.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Ah, there we go. Aha. Okay, so where's the dinging coming from?
Revelio.
Oh, have we seriously not collected this yet? Okay. Hengist of Woodcroft. This statue is of Hufflepuff Hengist of Woodcroft. Okay, Hengist of Woodcroft is the person's name, and then they were a Hufflepuff, I guess. Believed to be the founder of the village of Hogsmeade after having been driven from his home by Muggle persecutors. Oh. Hogsmeade was founded by a Hufflepuff. Okay.
Revelio.
It's interesting information. So, okay, now we're going to head back to Deek. Make sure our room of requirements is set up properly. See if there's anything else we need to do before we can freely capture beasts. If there's any other beasts we need to capture.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
I mean, they seem to be doing fine inside this little tiny bag, so... Is that what they...
What exactly did you think of? Heavens!
What did we think
You've
of?
done it!
But what is it?
Deek isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deek?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
Oh, okay, we have a new beast management menu. Okay. Puffskeins are round and fluffy beasts, soft enough to cuddle but tough enough to be thrown around. Puffskeins will eat almost anything, but their favorite meal is bogies. They are common household pets for wizarding families because they are easy to maintain. Oh, can I only choose one of each species or something? Okay. So, didn't read the name for the Jobbernull because I assumed it was another Puffskein at first. Okay. Mooncalf is a small calf-like beast with enormous eyes and a shy personality. They can be observed dancing when the light of the full moon hits the ground. Okay, but what about our other ones?
Deek thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deek hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deek can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Okay, when magical beasts are nurtured, they provide materials with magical properties. Your beast feed and beast petting brush are some of the ways to nurture beasts. Tap T and then hover over the beast feed. Okay, so we already have them on our spell list, but so I'm guessing what happened is it limited us to one of each species just for this initial thing because it was showing a cutscene of us releasing each of them out of the bag. So yeah, now we can release the others. Okay, and for the Jobbernull, Jobbernull is a small speckled bluebird which never makes any noise until the moment of its death. Okay, that's it's very interesting. So interesting, we can only have 4 species. I assume that means there's only 4 species to capture? Or are there more and we have to choose which 4 we want? So. But we can make sure to capture some more in our travels. And I guess before we leave, we really should... where's our... Conjuring, that's what we want. I'll need a male Jobbernull. Did I not get a male Jobbernull? Oh, nope, they're both females. Okay. I assume being different colors that they one was male, but I guess we missed the male. Okay. We'll keep an eye out for that. Alright, okay, so we have beast items. Let's go ahead and put a beast feeder somewhere. Okay, that seems like a good place. Okay, a beast toy box. Okay, let's put it a little bit away from the... Dr. Bazooby's Beastly Balls. Okay. We don't have a breeding pen. I think that's... we need to buy... yeah, we need to buy the tome for that. Outdoor items. Oh, these are just decorative stuff. Okay. Building... how big are these? Rounded stone tower. Oh, we could build like an entire castle out here. Ground surface. We could build our own castle inside of Hogwarts. So, okay. So for now, let's go ahead. So you guys are fed. Let's go ahead and okay. Oh, I think I know what the last beast is going to be, assuming that there are only 4. We don't have a hippogriff yet. No, can I collect anything from the Jobbernull? Okay. Collected all the different stuff, Deek.
I've collected some magical materials, Deek.
Now, Deek can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deek thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Okay. Guess seems like a good place for a loom over here. Enchanted loom. Let's see. Are there different designs for it like there are for some of the other... Oh. Okay, I don't think so. Okay. Gear features 1 primary offense or defense stat by default. Magical materials can be used with the loom to add and upgrade a secondary stat or apply traits to your gear. Multiple small upgrades can yield a meaningful boost in combat power. New beasts can be rescued at beast dens or unlocked in quests. New trait recipes can be collected in bandit camps. Okay. So we want to go to bandit camps and find beast dens. Okay, so this is what we're wearing. So we can upgrade our offense. Okay. Okay, so it's just a set. Oh, maybe there are more than 4 species, because nifflers, toadworts. Okay, that's. Unless maybe there will be quests that will let us expand more, because I can't imagine that they would be like, hey, you can only ever keep 4 things. That seems like it'd be a little bit odd. So, okay, let's see, what else are we wearing? I think this is something we're wearing. Nope, don't have enough Jobbernull feathers. And oh, okay, we can swap out traits as well, looks like. Okay, so the highlighted ones are what we're wearing, so let's see. We have decreased damage taken from dug bogs. Greatly decreased damage taken from goblins. That would be useful. Increased Chinese chomping cabbage damages. Greatly increased damage by all plants. Okay, so we need Deer Recall feathers to get level 2 traits. We need Kneasel fur for some level 3 traits. Okay, so we can significantly be able to significantly increase some damage and stuff once we start getting enough. It's very useful. Okay, it's the same things for all of them, looks like it. Okay, we can go ahead and upgrade the stuff that we can at least. Ah, Flooper Feather. We had one of those at one point. Mooncalf Fur. Mooncalf Fur. Oh, and then our glasses can't be upgraded. I wonder if increasing stuff causes it to sell for more. If so, that'd be a good idea to improve it before selling it. And since we're here, we'll go ahead and make our rounds collecting everything. Okay, full on mandrakes. Make sure we have enough mallow sweet. Okay, no, we're full on those. Okay. Okay, cool. So now we can capture some more animals. Let's go see what we want to do now. Okay. Oh, do we need to talk to Deek again? Oh, we need to add a trait as well. Okay. We're not done with this yet. Okay, is there anything that doesn't have a trait that we can add a trait to? Or any traits that we don't really like? I don't think I even have Defendo, so let's go ahead and swap out that trait. Decreased damage taken from goblins, that would be helpful.
That came out nicely. I should show Deek.
Okay, Deek, you still in here? Yeah, Deek.
Protego!
Nope. Don't need to Protego against the Puffskein. So, okay, Deek's back in here. Oh, there you are. I used the enchanted loom, Deek.
I used the enchanted loom, Deek.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deek suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Okay. Does the loom work with all clothing?
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deek suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deek also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Okay, well, thank you, Deek.
Thank you for your help, Deek.
Okay, we have some benches and fences. Alright. Okay, so let's see. We need to meet Sebastian. Go to Feldcroft and meet his sister. Return to Professor Garlic and turn in the assignment. And we can learn Flipendo. Okay, that would be a good one to turn in. Oh, there's Defendo. Complete Professor Sharp's assignment. Yeah, we should turn in these spells while we're here in the castle. Okay, travel, meet Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield and get the letters. Mr. Moon will teach me a more advanced form of Alohomora once I find all the demiguise statues. Have I received 5 yet? Okay, Adelaide Oaks. Well, Summoner's Court. Okay, Crossed Wands. Alright, let's turn in our assignments and see if we can talk to Mr. Moon. I don't think we have too many spells left.
Revelio.
There's a ding from somewhere. Is it above us, below us? Let's just head up, see if we can hear it up here. If not, we'll head back downstairs. Oh, we can. Not from up here. Have we been up here before?
Revelio.
Seems like a rather well-kept meeting area. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the astronomy tower, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so that's... Okay, I see. So, yeah, up here was you know, where we have all the telescopes and stuff, so we can teach astronomy with some blackboards and things. Down here, we have some other more powerful telescope and some sort of apparatus on it. And then down here, it would make sense, like, this place is pretty open, and I'm guessing it would get kind of cold in the, you know, some months. So then you have this nice little cozy area here with a nice big fireplace that I'm guessing that's for during cold nights. It's like, okay, go up, look through the telescopes, and then come down here to, you know, write your notes or whatever you need to do. So you're not doing that out in the cold. Okay. Yeah, okay, but that wasn't what we're...
Revelio.
Not in here either. Okay, so it's probably below us then. Okay, that's the room of requirements. It's a knight's helmet on the wall.
Revelio.
Okay, sounds like it's coming from that direction. I think this is one of the ones that's behind a lock we can't get to. Yet. Maybe.
Revelio.
Do you think anyone has found...
Sorry, 'cause I think it's probably up here. Yeah, was there a lock up here that we couldn't get to? Oh, is this the one that yeah, we can actually see it through here.
Revelio.
So, yeah, it's gonna be very nice when we can finally get that and no longer have that dinging at us. So, okay, let's go to herbology classrooms or the greenhouses. And then we'll be able to just jog back into the potions classroom.
Going to harvest some knot grass.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, Professor.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing.
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Okay.
Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you'll...
How many spells do we have left unlocked? We've got Transformation, Bombarda, and Defendo, which we're about to go get, so we'll only have 2 more spells after that. Then the Unforgivable Curses, but again, I'm not as concerned about using those. Because again, they seem slightly evil.
Just mind the plants, please.
Did you put a gardening bonnet on this guy? Okay. Knockback Jinx Flipendo like Axio is a force spell capable of dispelling violet shield charms by flipping targets upside down. Okay. Well, thank you, Professor. So I'm gonna put my brush back on here.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes.
Oh.
The greenhouse won't keep itself in order without a nudge from me.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
Sounds lovely. I expected a farm. No, let's see. Would the Thames be lovely? 1890s. Well, she wouldn't have been in the 1890s. Probably a couple decades earlier. But yeah.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts.
Oh, you
I
were a
spent
Muggle
a good
born.
deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
Okay. It takes some getting used to. Or it's a shame people weren't kinder. She didn't mention anything about people being unkind. I'm guessing it was more just, it's all very overwhelming.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Oh, you too, Professor. Okay. Now let's go see Professor Sharp about the potions.
I've always said that travel...
Okay. Professor, I did the whatever you asked me to do.
Have you finished your assignments?
I did.
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Okay, it's pretty good saying. All went perfectly well, Professor. It could have gone worse. Yeah, it went pretty well.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Okay.
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. You need to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
And do anything unique and whimsical to your training dummy? No.
Diffindo, it's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Hope I'm not like destroying all your potion ingredients behind this guy.
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Okay. Well, thank you, Professor. That ought to be very helpful. So let's see then, what do we want to do next? Oh, we're going to see if we can find Mr. Moon and see if we have enough demiguises.
Purge defending Hogsmeade against Trill.
Yes, yes, you too, Gaunt. So what is this? What's this door? So
Revelio.
I think we've been out here before. I'm not recalling it though. We have a mermaid. We've got a dragon, or sea serpent dragon. And I'm assuming we must have been out here before, or else I'm assuming there'd be some dings somewhere.
Revelio.
Ah, there is a ding somewhere here. We certainly haven't gotten this before. Your owl's getting cobwebs? You should have that checked out by the Care for Magical Creatures person. Okay, this is stained glass letting some light in. That's right, I think this is... I think this is over the Hufflepuff common room?
Revelio.
Recall the Hufflepuff common room is underground in the near the kitchens. Where is this? But that it did have like some skylights or something that let in some natural light, so.
Revelio.
Oh, was it in here actually? It's either outside or it's upstairs. It sounded like there was someplace outside where it was particularly loud. So, come on, open up, please. Thank you.
Revelio.
Aha! The Yawning Gargoyle. Although the smoke-breathing gargoyle might appear to be enchanted, it is actually the Hufflepuff common room chimney. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we have a gargoyle and smoke coming out. So some people might think that it's enchanted to do that, but it's actually just the Hufflepuff common room, the smoke coming out. So okay. Also a good warning that if you're discussing something secret in Hufflepuff, don't do it too close to the fireplace, I guess.
Revelio.
Yeah.
What was the Ministry thinking, putting Black in charge of a bunch of children? He hates children.
If only Black had the power to choose the other professors too, then we could get rid of Muggleborns like Garlic.
That's not very nice. Also interesting that
Send a note to someone I like. If only I hadn't done it.
it's interesting that it's one of the Gryffindors voicing that. So I guess we'd have some unfortunate confirmation that it's not only Slytherins who can be rather unpleasant. So how are the house points shaping up? Yeah, Ravenclaw. Need to step up your game a little bit. You too, Slytherin. let's see, Hufflepuff and Gryffindor both have. I'm assuming it's the. I'm assuming it's the gems underneath that are like how many points each house has. Because I highly doubt that there's any way for a house to just get like maximum points and have no points left to possibly earn. But yeah, that's seems odd that there would be two houses with no points, although I guess it's a little bit ambiguous how long the school year's been going, so it's possible that, I mean, we've only been to what, like 2 or 3 of each class, so we might still be in our first week for all I know.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
Yeah, here's...
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, wonderful, truly. If you bring me just a few more, I can teach you how to improve casting a la Hamora.
Okay, I'll keep looking.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Well, actually, let's try to meet up with Sebastian and go meet his sister, because we're also told that some of the moons might be in some of the villages, and that's the next thing on our main quest. I'm gonna see if we can get through the main quest once we like once this shifts to another main thing or something. Then we'll go do all the side quests. Yeah, we only need one more and we can get Alohomora 2. I believe that's what that's telling us. Okay, so let's go meet Sebastian's sister. Okay. Oh, can we do anything with this now?
Accio.
Can we Accio it? Can we Confringo it? Levioso it. Depulso. Ah! Okay, it's a button to be pressed.
Revelio.
Okay. Plaid blazer school uniform. Violet, if you get here before me, do us a favor and procure some more mead, would you? I believe one of the fellows hanging in the 3rd floor corridor has another frame somewhere with a nice supply. Oh. Now, Violet, I believe, is mentioned in the books. And the talk of frames here, and one of the fellows hanging in the 3rd floor, makes me think this is a painting. I believe in the books, Violet was, I think that was the fat lady, the painting who guards the Gryffindor common room. Like, Violet was her friend or something, that they'd occasionally she'd leave her frame to go drink together and stuff. If that's the case, it seems odd that whether this is from the fat lady or from a student or from anyone else, it seems odd to send a letter to a painting. But, okay.
Revelio.
Okay, we have a
Lumos.
moth. Okay, that looks like near bathrooms. Okay. Are bathrooms around the corner here? Yeah. Oh. Can unlock this. Wait a second, I want to see something. Oh, this door, there's fish on it, and the handle is also a fish. Okay, holding line is... Okay, which is room is the same way. Okay, let's go see...
Revelio.
Oh, oh, the moth is in the girl's bathroom, I think. Whoa. Okay. Well, there's a demiguy statue. That. Okay, why is this one not out of order? Don't have an out of order sign. And this is extremely out of order. Like, this doesn't even look like it was ever intended to be in order. So, okay. Can I wait here? Okay, that's good. We can go talk to Mr. Moon and hopefully get the next level of Alohomora. What is this? We have a mermaid with... Okay, the water's coming out of a shell. Okay. It's kind of... Is that why you hear the ocean when you hold a shell up to your ear? Because of all the water inside?
Lumos.
Ah, there we go. Don't mind me, just collecting a moth to take back to a picture frame. I didn't look at it too much, but even the design on the moth seems to be pretty similar to the design on the wait, where did that...
Lumos. Revelio.
I think I did go the wrong way. No, I don't remember going through the music corridor, but we approached that directly, didn't we? Oh, yeah, here he is.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings!
Yep.
Any luck removing some more of those demiguy statues?
Yep, here we go.
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alohomora once you'd brought me enough moons. With that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger locks. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alohomora known to wizard kind. At least known to me.
That makes sense. You can't teach something you don't
Keep
know,
looking for those
presumably.
moons, You'll save my sanity, and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all of this.
Revelio.
Where's this thing coming from? Ah.
Waking me up at all hours. My lovely students, let me
No, you can stay asleep. I'm not a Gryffindor, so I don't... This portrait guard... The Fat Lady portrait. This portrait guards the Gryffindor common room, requiring a password from any who wish to enter. She and her friend Violet are known to wander among the other paintings, periodically helping themselves to vats of wine therein.
Revelio.
There is another ding somewhere distant. Oh. Okay, we can't go up from here, so it must be down. Ah.
Revelio.
Portrait of Barufio. This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Okay. Some of these I know I've seen before, but it's entirely possible that I've seen them on other characters.
Revelio.
Okay, so we're going to go meet Sebastian. So to do that, let's get out of Hogwarts, and then we can fly. We still have a bit of time. Come on. Thank you. Oh. Hey, the no-fly disappeared, so we can take off from here. Nice. Let's see, where is Feldcroft? So here's Hogwarts, here's Hogsmeade, and we're flying way down here. Okay, I think we've been down this way before. We haven't actually been this far south, looks like. So maybe what we want to do... Let's go ahead and stop by and activate these... let's go to Ancient Magic Hotspot. We're on our way down here. But we'll try to follow the path so we can get these flue powder spots as well. And then there's a lot... Wow, there's a whole bunch more over here. So I was thinking we were kind of reaching the southern edge maybe a little bit here, but man, there's still quite a bit. And oh, can actually get to a coast. Okay, I didn't realize Hogwarts was so close to the coast. Actually, this looks like we might be close to the coastline here too. Okay, we've kind of explored the northern reaches. Other than that, we've got Brockborough here. So, okay. Now let's see what's at this magical hotspot. Okay, I see someone around. Oh, poachers.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
Slice a frozen enemy.
That curiosity young people tend Never ends well for them, does it?
Stop right there! Potato trap! Stupid!
No!
Glacius! Accio! Sendo!
Still seems a little odd that full-grown poachers would be so easily taken out by a fifth-year student with minimal training. But then again, I guess we do have ancient magic on our side. Maybe that helps explain it somehow. Okay, so we want to figure out how to get into here.
Revelio. Defender. Wingardium Leviosa.
Now that's spinning it. What was the... What was the spell for... Is this going to help? That's not going to be tall enough to help us get over that, so... Well, how do we... There we go, that... Okay, that's how we move it closer, okay. Yeah, it's not gonna work, is it? Aha, maybe it will work. Okay, that would have been another way in.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Might end up being our way out.
Convulso.
Okay. So now, let's see. That's there if we need it. Oh, is that maybe it? Okay, that's not to help us climb up on that. Aha.
Confringo. Compulso. Confringo.
Here we go.
Protego. Confringo.
Ow. Ah.
Confringo. Accio.
I don't know, I think these things might almost be worse than not having arachnophobia mode on. Ah! Wow, I did not have much time to dodge. Oh, they're on roller skates. Interesting. Oh, yeah. That's right, the shrieking spiders on fire. That's what this game needed more of.
This place has seen better days.
Revelio.
Can I climb up the ladder? No. I guess maybe this isn't the way in after all. What's this?
Lumos.
Okay, interesting. Definitely looks like that's an actual design, not just, you know, the moss growing naturally.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Depulso. Revelio.
So somehow we need to get in here.
Confringo.
Oh, what? If we want to go up, we can just ride a broom. Of course. What in the world was I thinking? Okay.
Revelio.
Oh, nope. Don't zip off. Go here. See, is there a way we can get in here from the top?
Revelio.
Okay. Not immediate. Oh, maybe. Jump down! Okay. Here we go.
If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
Seems kind of odd to say it that way. If only Professor Fig could have seen that. The way he says it, it's almost like Professor Fig's passed away, but of course Professor Fig hasn't passed away. At least, not that we've seen. I suppose it's not impossible that any given teacher has encountered an accident since we last saw them, but we don't have any reason to think that that's happened to Professor Fig. Okay, let's... Okay, did I not set the... Did I not set our waypoint properly? Okay. I think sometimes this
This looks intriguing.
mouse registers clicks as double clicks, so I think it might have set it and immediately unset it. Okay. So we got the mountains. We got path up the mountains. We saw a cave back there.
Revelio.
I guess that helps. We can find things very easily like that. I was actually expecting that we might be able to see the next.
I raided Rockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
Was this a landing platform? Go ahead and land there. And getting on towards the end of our session. North Feldcroft. Do we have time to... I think we'll have just enough time to get to Feldcroft, and then maybe we'll check in on our...
Confringo.
Oh, maybe we'll check in on our collections before signing off. Oh, there's balloons here. No time at the moment. It looks like there's a either Goblin Camp or an Ashcroft or Ashcroft. No, Ashwinder. Oh, here's the coast. Okay. Wow, there's balloons there. There's an island with the castle on it. Oh, we're going to have some fun exploring this area next time. Which, I guess while we're flying, I can say I think I will be off next week. I should be available on Monday for Zelda, but I think I'm going to take a break next Friday, so 2 weeks from now should be when we next do Hogwarts. And we'll explore this area and be able to see...
Revelio.
And be able to see what all's around here. Looks like there's quite a bit. So, can we not see the... Okay, I guess the Rickwood Castle is... Uh-oh, Rickwood Castle. I mean, it might be related to the Rookwood from our flashbacks, but then again, that also is probably means it's probably related to the Rookwood who's after us.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day.
So, okay, well this will be... So let's go ahead and check on our collections. Nope, not collections, our challenges. Maybe see if we have any new talents. Okay. Defeat 20 Inferi, so we can get necromantic protection. That's good. Working our way towards... Okay, so yeah, fighting stuff is how we can get these traits that will let us boost our gear. So that kind of makes sense. You know, once you've defeated a lot of trolls, you've learned how to be able to protect yourself better against trolls. Okay. Okay, so we have legendary mask there. Okay, we still have another Hogwarts secret we need to find. Okay. Oh, and we could do 5 more Merlin trials and get some more storage. I think we have enough spells. We could probably start doing some more Merlin trials. Hey, we've got some room of requirements. So, oh, I like that the The door appears when we hover over it. Oh, we just need to find one more field guide page in Hogsmeade. Okay, yeah, that was that. And room of requirement. We rescued some magical beasts, so... Okay, we can get a spellcraft we rescue enough. Get ancient magic stuff from upgrading our gear. Okay. And that we have no idea what it is. Okay, I have 2 talent points. Let's see, what's this? Perfect Protego releases a damaging blast that breaks enemy shields. Could be useful. I don't know how often I really get Perfect Protego. Honestly, I'm quite happy when I remember to use it in time at all. Blocking spell with Perfect Protego will send 2 projectiles back at enemies. That could be useful. So we have dark arts stuff that we can make stupefy, cause enemies to take more damage. Okay, so Expelliarmus can be a curse, Flipendo can be a curse. Can make it so that when we curse multiple enemies, they all take damage. Yeah, I don't know that we want dark art stuff at the moment. What about our stealth? Petrificus Totalis emanates an area of effect that can impact nearby enemies. I don't think we use Petrificus Totalis enough, but that would certainly be something worth using. We should probably start using that more, especially as we start getting into more enemy areas. Remove requirements. For each Chinese chomping cabbage thrown, a second cabbage is generated. Visibility lasts longer. And Edoris makes us invulnerable. Maxima Potion causes attacks to have additional increased damage. Okay, Mandrakes are better. Venomous Tentacular better. Focus Potion's better. Its effect will be extended. Range and damage of the potion is... In fact, oh, for Thunder Brew. Okay, and what about our spells? Okay, well, these are the ones we've already gotten. Depulso releases an additional blast directly around you, so whenever we Depulso somebody, it'll like throw everything away from us. That could be useful. Divindo casts Slice through impacted enemies to strike additional targets. Confringo impacts produce fiery bolts that seek enemy target. Ooh, we do like using Confringo. Striking an enemy frozen by Glacius blasts damaging shards outward from the target. Descendo Slam creates a damaging shockwave around your target. Okay. Yeah, let's, since Confringo's kind of our preferred fire spell at the moment, so let's go ahead and use that. That'll be very useful. So, okay. So good. So with that, yeah, about time to stop. So again, we'll have Zelda on Monday, but no more for Hogwarts Legacy. It'll be 2 weeks before we back there. But then we'll talk to Sebastian and probably meet his sister, and then also explore the area around Feldcroft. Oh, there's a... Okay, I figure there had to be one of these in town. Go ahead and grab that.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant. If you see dear Aunt Sallow, please do give her my best.
Oh, okay, that's what we'll be doing in a couple weeks. So, all right, with that, thank you for joining me. Have a good week, and see you next time. Bye.